Thank you, everyone, for attending tonight's meeting. It's going to be a public meeting with a Longview MPO. So, a quick little story or information about the Longview MPO. It's a Longview Metropolitan Planning Organization, and so our job is to serve everyone within the Longview MPO boundary for transportation needs. So that is specifically the planning needs. So we do a lot of the planning work that is required to program transportation projects. That could be roadway network connectivity, that is sidewalk connectivity or bike lane connectivity. It's a vast majority of transportation projects within our boundary. And so you can see on the screen tonight, we serve a portion of Harrison County, Upshur, and majority of Gregg County within our boundary, spanning the cities of Gladewater, White Oak, as well as Longview. Tonight's revisions that we're presenting, so anytime we have revisions to a couple of our core documents, we have to present these to the public, letting them know what's exactly changing and how we're going to go about to do that, as well as provide an opportunity for them to review said documents and provide comments back for us to review and make suggestions. So our first document is our TIP, which is our Transportation Improvement Program. I call this more like our short-range program, and so it specifically programs out the next 4 years of projects, and so it puts what roadways are going to be utilizing federal funds and state funds, and what's going to get accomplished and kicked off and project let within the next 4 years. So our current Transportation Improvement Program is the fiscal years 23 through 26, which was recently adopted last year and went into effect immediately. These projects that are included, like I mentioned, since the MPO does transportation planning and programming, it's sidewalks, seal coats, highway expansions, widening projects, bike lanes. The list goes on. And so that's kind of what our Transportation Improvement Program, we're going to be revising that document. The next document is what we call our Metropolitan Transportation Plan. And so specifically, it's our 25-year plan that we adopt. We update it every 5 years, but through those, after it's adopted, we do revisions to stay relevant, making sure that we're on track, meeting the needs of our constituents. And so this is our 25-year plan, similar to the Transportation Improvement Program. This is the actual planning document. So this plans the projects and identifies the needs within our area and helps formulate a list for us to, when we do our TIP, our Transportation Improvement Program, we have a list of projects that we can program and get what the community desires into action. And so similar type projects can be found in this document, as well as other key components like performance measures and basically what can be utilized to come up with our projects within our area. So the revisions tonight that I'm presenting, and we have a comment period starting tonight at this meeting all the way till June 14th, right before our policy board meeting, where I will present said revisions. Gives you the opportunity, and I'll provide another slide that indicates how you can provide us that comment. The two revisions that we're doing to both documents, because once we do revisions to one, we have to reflect in the other for consistency and be financially or federally constrained. And so the first one is State Highway 42. This is a widening project from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. Original let date has now been changed to fiscal year 2027. And so that project had some items that need to be addressed that prior to letting of the construction phase. And so we have recognized that, and therefore having to remove that from our Transportation Improvement Program, because it is now in fiscal year 27 or 2027 that we have to now remove that from that program because it's no longer within that range. The second revision that is going to be made is to Interstate 20, specifically at the Sabine River Bridge within our boundary. the east and westbound bridges will be replaced, and that letting date will be fiscal year 2025. Additionally, since it's been a minute since we have updated these plans to reflect the new numbers through inflation, as well as just more accurate cost estimates for our projects. And with planning, it's just part of the mechanism where you can only plan so much, and so we've got some more recent numbers, data that describes how much these projects cost and gives us a better idea for the future of these projects of letting schedule. And so we're going to update our financial summary tables for all projects within our TIP and our MTP, and provide the project cost estimates to truly indicate what things are costing right now, just for our transparency to our constituents, to let them know what's currently going on in our area, and how we plan to tackle making sure that our project list gets completed. My last slide tonight will provide you ways to provide comments back to us. And so you can mail your comments. The address is shown on the screen tonight. That's our mailing address. Feel free to email us as well. That is option number 2. Our email address is mpo@longviewtexas.gov, and Texas is all the way spelled out. Option 3 is that you're more than welcome to call our office. We'll listen to you. We can answer any questions you might have, and we'll take your information and your feedback and put it into our document so we can ensure that we collected everything through either option, to make sure that we include it within our revision and to ensure that we incorporate what feedback you have provided us. Like I said, the comment period ends right before our policy board meeting on June 14th. And so 3 options are presented on the screen. I ask that you provide comment in whichever method works best for you. You're also welcome to come to our office. We're located at 410 South High Street, Longview, Texas, 75601. You're welcome to meet with us in person to kind of go over these plans as well. Thank you all for attending tonight. I appreciate you taking the time to learn a little bit more about the MPO and what we have to offer, and look forward to seeing you in the near future. Thank you so much.